What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on September 8th, 2024. The box lunch exclusive flocked pom pom pouring that you see here is available right now. There's also this bag inspired by that same character that you can purchase right now with box lunch. And if you're watching this immediately, they do have a sale going on where it's buy two, get one free, but that sale is wrapping up quickly. So this is only for people that are seeing this right away. You also see here the Care Bears Universal Monsters Pops are showing up in stores. I actually got to see these up close. They look really good up close. I really like the Frankenstein one and I was tempted to get it. But if I get that one, I know I'm going to want the full set, and I'm trying to restrict which properties I focus on. So I'm going to pass on that. But those are some really great looking figures. Of course, we're still waiting for the Gillman figure to release with Funko.com. You also see here the Marvel split figures. Those are starting to show up in stores. I have seen the Peter Parker Spider-Man one. I haven't seen the others in stores, but they should be out there in the wild. You also see here the common Shohei Ohtani figure is showing up in stores. Remember, there is a Funko.com exclusive that's on the way. And I want to remind you again that the Funko Fusion figures are showing up in stores. Some people have been coming across some of those chases. So if you're interested in those, make sure you get out there and look or order with retailers that give you legitimate chances at the chases. So with Funko.com, they do have their exclusive Joe Green figure available right now. The Funko.com exclusive Eddie Funko from Funko Fusion is currently sold out, but they have it where you can sign up to be notified. So that does imply, of course, that there's going to be a restock of that particular figure. But yeah, that's proven to be popular. I'm really surprised that the Mecha Freddy has not sold out just yet. It could be that it's produced in a high number, because I think that's a pretty awesome looking figure. And I think once it does eventually sell out, some people might regret not getting that one. I went ahead and ordered both of these figures. I'm looking forward to receiving them. You see here with Pop Yourself, they now have some NFL options, and of course they have all 32 teams represented. Now, I do want to remind you as well that the Cartoon Network NFT drop is happening this Tuesday, September 10th. Some random bits of information here. So the box lunch exclusive scented donkey with waffles is about to release. It releases as of Monday, September 9th. And remember, that figure is for a good cause. It's helping out with Hunger Action Month. A retailer exclusive Princess Carol soda with Diamond Chase is coming soon. Personally, I don't need a reminder of the Marvels, and especially not of that scene. I do think that the soda looks kind of cool, but yeah, I just don't want a reminder for that particular movie. The Hot Topic exclusive Blacklight Pumpkin Stitch is starting to show up in stores. I thought that this might be a part of Scare Fair. It turns out that's not the case. This figure is already showing up. Loungefly has some Beetlejuice products that are available with various retailers. I did get a chance to check out that movie, and I thought it was pretty entertaining overall. There is a Target exclusive 10-inch Sprigatito that is coming soon. A Mylene Farmer pop is coming soon. On the box there it says Mylene Farmer Funko exclusive, so I'm not sure if this is going to be on like an official website if she has one, or if it's going to be directly with Funko.com. Of course, when I learn more about that release, I will share that with you all. There is a Doja Cat Scarlet pop that is available for pre-order with various retailers. That's definitely a pop that stands out visually. It's going to be interesting to see that one actually showing up in stores. And I think this is, pops like this is part of the reason why you don't tend to see Funko Pops with toys anymore, because they really are collectibles mainly geared towards adults. Now, as far as Funko Fusion is concerned, remember that the game does release this week, and there's going to be continuous content added to the game. That's no surprise. That's kind of a modern practice with video games, but that has me wondering if we're going to continue to see, more Funko Fusion pops get released. Of course, if I learn about them, I will share in future videos. I do want to remind you as well that if you buy a Funko Fusion figure, that it does come with a card which has a code for some downloadable content, so do keep that in mind with those figures. Now, as far as Stranger Things is concerned, there was a rumored list going around for some pops that should have upside down coloring with them. They're actually officially called Stranger Things Rift Pops. So you see here that there is Vecna, the Demogorgon, and also the Mind Flayer. These are available for pre-order with various retailers. I actually do like the look of these color schemes here, especially with the Vecna. I think this Vecna looks better than the other Vecnas that we have seen. Here are the pops based on the Sandman. I know a lot of people have been anxious about these, eagerly waiting for them. So of course we see that we have here Dream, and then Dream has that really awesome chase where he's wearing that mask. I really want that chase. I really hope that I'm able to get my hands on that. I do like the common Dream as well, but I'm gonna kind of hold off and see what happens with New York Comic-Con, and I'll talk some more about that in a moment. You also see some other characters here. So we have Lucian with Matthew. I like the look of that one. We also have there the Corinthian, and it's really cool that his glasses are kind of tilted down some so you can see what's going on behind them. And then of course we also have here Lucifer, and I do actually like the Netflix series take on Lucifer. So these are some pretty cool pops here, and we'll see if they do anything else based on the series with Netflix. Here we have the Harry Potter gingerbread pops. I guess the gingerbread pops have actually had some success because Funko keeps on making them, and of course a lot of things with Harry Potter tend to sell well, so we'll see how these actually do. I do think it is pretty cool here that they do have Albus Dumbledore with Hogwarts. I think that's pretty cool looking. These would be great for a holiday display, but we'll see how these actually do with Harry Potter fans. Next, here we have the casino pops, which had been rumored. So of course we have here Ginger, Nikki, and Sam Rothstein. I like the look of the Sam Rothstein pop. I think that's kind of an iconic look, even though overall I'm not the biggest fan of Casino. I think Martin Scorsese has a lot of better movies than this one, and I also feel like this one was trying to follow up on some of the ideas that he had in Goodfellas, but maybe pushing them too much, like especially the narration. I think there's way too much narration in that movie personally, but we'll see how these pops do. And like I said, I might be tempted eventually to get that Sam Rothstein pop. You also see here Baymax with Heart Hands. That is a common figure as well that is available for pre-order with various retailers. Then we have here the Bleach pops that are available for pre-order, or at least most of these are available for pre-order right now. So you see that there are two AAA anime exclusive. We have the white Ichigo, and then we have this other Ichigo figure. Those are available, like I said, for pre-order with various retailers. I know that Entertainment Earth has them up, but you can check around with and go with the retailer that you trust, of course. You also see here the Toy Temple exclusive Rukia figure. Forgive me if I mispronounced her name, but she is listed on the site. And then there's also the Chalice Collectibles exclusive of Kenpachi that is listed on their site right now. Now, of course, you will have to wait for the Funko.com exclusive Toshiro figure that you see here. Starting off the rumors here, no surprise with the upcoming Superman movie, there's going to be plenty of figures, and one of those could be a 10-inch Superman. With Jaws, we could get a new Quint Matt Hooper and a 6-inch Jaws. With Stitch, we could get this full wave including Stitch and Sand, Tuber Stitch, Luau Angel, Gamer Stitch as a Pops Plus figure. That just means it'll cost a little bit more, and there could be some interesting things in terms of the design. Angel with Bags, Angel with Umbrella, Leroy. With Monster High, we could get Abby Abominable and Ghoulia Yelps. With Five Nights at Freddy's, we could get a Withered line, including Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and a 6-inch Mangle. With Britney Spears, we could get yet another figure based on Oops, I Did It Again, also pops based on Lucky and Stronger. With Major League Soccer, focusing on Miami, we could get Lionel Messi, also Luis, Jordy, and Sergio. I'm not sure how to say all the last names there, so I'm just jumping past those. With Gundam Wing, we could get some Pops Plus figures, including the Death Sight there, and of course you see the other two figures mentioned here. With Dragon Ball, we could get Goku with Power Pole, Bulma, Krillin, Oolong, Chi-Chi, and Master Roshi with Kami House. With Demon Slayer, we could get a 10-inch Nezuko. That rumor has been floating around for a while. And then with Inuyasha, we could get the 3 figures that you see here, one of those being a Pop Plus figure. Now I'm coming back to New York Comic-Con, the potential lineup for this convention. I did share a list previously, but I think some things have been added to this rumored list. And remember, this is a rumored list. This is not confirmed just yet, so we'll see what happens with this. So there could be one figure based on Bleach. You see the name there. With Britney Spears, we could get one based on Me Against the Music. With Care Bears, we could get Share Bear. With Coraline, we could get Coraline with Dowsing Rod. With DC Comics, we could get the Batman Who Laughs. With Demon Slayer, we could get Spider Demon Father. With Disney, we could get Mr. Toad. With Dragon Ball Z, just one figure mentioned here, Deborah with Darkness Sword. Now with Funko Fusion, we could get a couple of Edified pops. That means that, sort of purple color scheme going on, and also those interesting eyes as well. So that would include Chucky, Dilophosaurus, of course, based on Jurassic Park, Megan, and Skeletor. With the Looney Tunes, we could get Witch Hazel. With Lucifer, we could get Lucifer with wings. And I really feel for Lucifer fans because I just don't know what is going on with that property in Funko, whether this is actually going to pan out or if this will be canceled again. You know, we'll have to wait to see what happens with that. Please be patient. Of course, when I learn more, I'll share. With Marvel, we could get Deadpool on Zamboni and also a metallic Wolverine. With the mascots, we could get a headless Freddy. I'm kind of interested to see what that is going to look like. Also a Funko Airways Bitty Pop set. That's kind of interesting. With Naruto, we could get 1/6-inch glow-in-the-dark figure there. And again, y'all, if I'm not familiar with some of these names, I just kind of skip over them, but of course you can check them out here on the screen. With One Piece, there actually could be 2 different figures that become available, including a 6-inch Buggy the Clown. With Parks and Rec, we could get April Ludgate in a prom outfit. We could get 1 Pokemon figure that would be a 10-inch figure. With Sandman, this is interesting to me, Dream with Sand Pouch. So I'm really interested to see if this figure pans out and whether or not it's based on the Netflix series or based on the comics. I think it could potentially be more interesting than the comic figure, but we'll see what happens though. With Sonic the Hedgehog, we could get Metal Knuckles. With Star Wars, we could get hooded Kylo Ren based on The Force Awakens. With the Muppets, we could get Animal with Drums and possibly a flocked variant as well. And I don't know if that would be actually a chase variant. More than likely, it's just an option there. Basically, I've seen this done before with other figures with cons, so you know, we'll see what happens. With Trigun, we could get at least 1 figure there of Meryl. With V Friends, which I'm honestly not familiar with V Friends. If you know anything about it, of course you can fill me in the comments, but we could get Jolly Jacko. With Wednesday, we could get Enid and Wednesday in the cat costumes, which I actually forgot about that in that episode. And then with Yu-Gi-Oh, we could get the mystical elf. So again, remember, this is just a rumored list for now. This might not be a complete list. It might not be an accurate list. When I learn more information, I will update you all. Now, as far as this current list is concerned, I did decide to highlight here the figures that stand out to me. If this pans out to be accurate, then these are the items that I would be interested in. The Coraline with Dowsing Rod, the Batman Who Laughs, potentially the Headless Freddy in the Funko Airways Bitty Pops, Dream with Sand Pouch, and even though I don't know anything about V Friends, I looked at that character Jolly Jacko and I like that design, so maybe that's something I would go for. But I definitely want to hear from you, based on this rumored list. What do you hope actually pans out to be true that you would like to add into your collection? Thank you all so much for taking the time to check out this video. As always, please drop a like to show support. Share the video if you think it's going to help out other collectors. I hope you all are taking good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you all again real soon.